Oh, holy cow. I mean to tell you. First, we've got a 4.0 Phi Theta Kappa 2014 Texas Teen pageant winner. Plus, she does unbelievable amounts of community service. I mean, folks, she runs about 6 to 10 projects a year continuously. She also is a deaf interpreter. She will become certified, there's no doubt about it. And just a heart of gold, and family is what makes all of that happen and makes it strong. And you heard what she said. She was born a preemie at 2 pounds, 6 or 7 ounces, Dr. B. What was
That's
that?
right. I think that was correct. 2 pounds.
And then she dropped some weight and dropped down to 1 pound, 6 ounces, and was able, as a result of the pageants and what they teach you and how they teach you to be really polished,
Very
confident.
very poised, very much beyond her years.
Much beyond her years. And so, folks, Angelica Jasmine Bates was our student of the week. We are now celebrating the Marine Corps birthday. We've got Sergeant Ben Rangel on the line with us now. So if you couldn't join us, please watch us on YouTube and tell all your friends. And happy birthday to the Marine Corps and all my friends that are out there from the Corps and in the Corps.
And by the way, Angelica's father is a Marine.
There you go. So we should have wished him a happy birthday. And don't forget, always know it's a good time to wear your glasses. So also, don't forget to go visit all of our sponsors. The Italian Villa, if you mention JP and Dr. B on the air, you get a free, or in the restaurant in Allen, you get a free appetizer. Don't forget Barnes Waste Disposal for all your waste disposal needs. Don't forget to go to Waterford Academy, one of our main sponsors. Waterford Academy, they provide outpatient services. They provide day patient services for all your family needs when it comes to substance abuse, mental health, and even suicide prevention, we found out last Wednesday.
Absolutely. Bridging Hearts also is having a conference December 3rd and 4th, and you can go online and get that information as well. And don't forget New Directions Counseling and Education Center, where I work, and I have some great counselors there that can help you. So if you have children, adolescents, if you're struggling with something and just want to talk to somebody, New Directions Counseling is the place to go. And so come see us.
There you go. You know, the humor in that is that Dr. B and I have been doing this radio show for about 8 weeks, 9 weeks, and he never punches his own program. And he's got one of the best counseling programs in the entire area. Every kid that's ever gone there and come to see me has said that it's the first time a counselor has finally gotten through to them. So for all your counseling needs, go and visit New Directions or look up Dr. Ken Bateman online, and they can find you where, Dr. B?
At newdirectionscounseling.com.
newdirectionscounseling.com. Well, we have 1 minute, so we're going to sit down and get ready to talk a little more Marine Corps and say hello to some of the folks out there that are tuned in. All right, we've got people that have said hello. Jim Gura and God, why didn't I wear my glasses?
I'll bring you an extra pair.
Yeah. I need to leave a pair up here is what I need to do. You know, if those sunglasses had happened to be prescription, I'd be okay, but I left my regular glasses in the car. This morning I slept in until 4:40. Go figure. Now, do you want to look up or Wikipedia Marine Corps birthday or something? And
I've got them right here. The first was formed in November 10th of 1775, and then re-established in July 11th, 1798.
Here we go. Well, I'll tell you what, good morning, and thank you for waking up with On Point with JP and Dr. B. You know, you might be wondering, where is Mustang Callie? Why hasn't she been in studio? Well, folks, she was in a little bit of a fender bender, totaled her front end of her car on her way to the studio on Monday. Fortunately, she is okay, but if you want to give her some good well wishes, feel free to go on our website and those forms where you can submit nominations. Feel free to write a nice note. That'll come into our email box. But she's kind of taking the week off, trying to get herself ready to go for next week and healing up. So we want to thank her for all of her efforts. She's been a great intern for our program.
Absolutely. And we miss Mustang Callie today. And Mustang, in case you're listening, good morning. And we are hoping that the bruising is healing quickly.
That's right. And so we're talking Marine Corps birthday this morning. You can find us at jpanddrb.com. Go down to the bottom, listen live and stream it, or you can even catch us on YouTube. You can also call into the station if you'd like at 214-787-1160. Ask any questions, make any comments, especially on the Marine Corps birthday. And to celebrate that, I am wanting to celebrate one of my favorite Marines, and that is Sergeant Ben Rangel. Good morning, Sergeant Ben Rangel.
Good morning, Ben. This is Dr. B. Welcome back to the show.
You know, Ben, and I know that you have never been real good about wanting to talk about your service, and I've always wanted to talk about it because I'm just so pleased with the kind of man that you are and what you have done for our country and the sacrifice that you have made. But how many tours have you done, and where did you do them at? You know, in Ramadi, you know, for some reason I remember that not being a very pleasant place to go. Was that right?
So Ben, if you don't mind my asking, how old were you in 2004 when you had your first assignment in Ramadi? 19 years old and serving our country, putting your life on the line. Man, I cannot tell you how much I admire your bravery and your dedication to the freedom and to America for doing that.
You know, Ben, we've got some Marines that are chiming in and some wives of Marines. We got Jim Gura. He is a Marine, and he was in service from 1956 to 1963, so we want to say good morning to him. We want to say good morning to Devona Ravenhold, Sandy Navarro for listening in, Grace Rodriguez, and Julie Zeminski. Thank you for listening in and helping us celebrate the Marine Corps birthday. Now, so Ben, talk to us a little bit about some of the fighting that went on in Iraq. I mean, were we just as horrible and atrocious as the media had painted us out to be?
Ben, I want to ask you one other question. Take you a little bit back. How did you decide the Marines? Spoken like a true brother. Absolutely, and they tell me that you never become an ex-Marine. You're once a Marine, you're always a Marine. So you would. Interesting. Do you have any idea how old the oldest Marine is? Okay. Excellent, excellent. Well, you would recommend then to young men or women, both young men and women, who are considering going into the service, would you recommend the Marines?
You know, Ben, if you don't mind holding on for just a minute, I'd like to talk about how you've continued your service to advocate for not just Marines, but all veterans. Do you mind hanging on for just a minute? All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue talking Marine Corps birthday and what you can do when you get out of the service to help continue your service for all veterans, really, that go on into a foreign battle zone. So stay tuned with On Point and JP with Dr. B as we come right back. We need to, we're going to probably do 2-3 more minutes with Ben, and then I'd like to talk about our sponsors.
Okay.
And that we really want people to go out there and, you know, thank our sponsors and talk to our sponsors. You don't happen to have, oh, I do. I have it. Our agenda. So I want to make sure. By the way, I don't know if you saw the FBI email or not, but the woman was a real, not very nice person. I have forwarded that to the assistant director of anti-terrorism. Or, yeah, because she was just like, well, we're not going to be able to fulfill your request. Congrats on moving to the mornings. And that was that. I'm like, oh, no. So we're going to try to talk USDA foodborne illnesses maybe tomorrow and anxiety in students. Do you want me to try to get Dr. Good to come on with us, an educator, or do you want to just do it yourself?